Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. If you found me, there may be a message of hope and healing for your soul's transformation and or evolution. Today I would like to talk a little bit about narcissistic and maybe some of their personality traits or the things they may or may not do to you. Maybe you weren't aware in the beginning, but this may be some enlightenment for you today. A lot of times it's asked, what are some of the things I do and how should I look for them and how should I respond? But mostly you will feel in the beginning one of the narcissists will test you. It's kind of withholding certain bits of information, maybe distort the facts. They do exaggerate their experiences to see whether you would be blindly believing them and or maybe you would question them. Some narcissistic people, if you begin to question them, they go into maybe a sharpest tone with you. Maybe they won't be very thrilled. Maybe they just won't say anything at all and wait for the next thing that they enjoy. Maybe they'll question you more and more, and they'll be able to manipulate you, which would be suiting to their needs or their narrative. The gaslighting stage is when they're all about dismissing your feelings, testing your self-confidence, your reliability, maybe validating what they need from you or what they believe you may need from them. And then there's triangulation. They want to test your loyalty. Then they're going to smear your campaign and they want to see what you know, what you're going to fight for. Then they try and nail you with different things that they like to exploit you for. So narcissists aren't really telling you the truth, and they're gaining information and facts to later use it against you in all fashion. Sometimes in the beginning there might be love bombing, excessive flattery or praise, and maybe attention. And sometimes unwanted attention if you're supposed to be going to work, or maybe you have events that you've planned out, or even a yoga class. They want to see how forthcoming you are to give them simple replies and or your time, that you'll forget what you're doing, because obviously they need their ego boost and they'll expect you to cancel things that are important to you. Even holidays or big events that you've had planned for quite some time, and yes, even work. They like to create drama and conflict to test your responses in relation to these situations, see where they can provoke a reaction. And a desired reaction for them would be whatever their needs are to boost their ego. They will definitely test your boundaries. They want to see how far they can push you and how willing you are to drop whatever it is that you have that's important to you and make sure their priorities are met, whatever that may be. And they'll test you on that as well, even if it's something simple. And if you don't comply or they don't like the outcome, they play the victim. They're going to test you and your willingness to prioritize their needs over yours at all stake. Criticism is important. They want to make sure that your external validation is very little, and they criticize you. And actually they flip it, because somehow criticizing you means you're supporting them. That's a twisted mind game a little bit, wouldn't you say? So there's little lack of support. They like to criticize you. They want to make sure that you give up everything in your life because theirs is so important. They mock you, and the lies continue, and they will isolate you, testing your willingness to give up your life to serve them. They devalue and discard when you're not being loyal, you're not sticking by them no matter what they say or do. This will come in more ways than one. These are all games that they play. They test you, and if you remain in control, it's a trigger warning that they're going to devalue some more, and they're conjuring up some more lies, and yes, defaming your character. These are kinds of people that are willing to do anything to your items, your life, your belief system, your jobs, and any hope that you have for the future, for you won't have any. So, has it changed your personality? Maybe. Maybe you're just circling back to yourself or regaining control of yourself and your life, which no longer serves you to be in a toxic situation. So, you want to make sure that you regroup and gain control of your life, feeling stable, finding the things that you enjoy, people, places, and things that make you happy, and you will be able to recover. It's not that you don't care what they think about, but if they're not in your life, it really shouldn't matter to you. It does take a while, but you can detox from your situation, and if it was abusive, please get some help. There's local authorities that can help, and you want to make sure you find some support. Energetic assistance is important, just as physical, mental, emotional detoxification, and also you might need professional help to see somebody that might be able to help you as well. And if you do have children, make sure they get the support they need. Creative writing, music, dance, cooking, walks. If you have animals, it's a great love support. So your need for privacy is important as well. Make sure you have the things that you need and be consistent with yourself and the structure in your life, for it does help with balance and boundaries. And so it is. Make sure you take care of you. Namaste.